के साथ में घर आजा, and the composition was set to Rag Mishra Tilang. This was brought to you in our segment of light classical vocal music, and we now conclude this segment. On the General Overseas Service of All India Radio, we now bring you our program India on the Move with an audio feature on India's telecom story, scripted by freelance journalist Sangeeta Sharma and read by All India Radio's Surya J. Yadav. Telecom services have been acknowledged globally as an essential tool for the socio-economic development of a nation. India is currently the world's second-largest telecommunications market and has registered exponential growth in the past few years. However, it was not so in the not-too-distant past. The rapid growth of basic as well as mobile telephony has been a hallmark of India's growth story in the last 2 decades. The Indian mobile telephony has grown rapidly and will contribute approximately $400 billion to India's gross domestic product, GDP, according to a report. The rapid strides in the telecom sector have been facilitated by liberal policies of the Government of India that provide easy market access for telecom equipment and a fair regulatory framework for offering telecom services at affordable prices. The deregulation of foreign direct investment (FDI) norms has made the sector one of the fastest growing and a top 5 employment opportunity generator in the country. Telecommunications as one of the prime support services needed for rapid growth and modernization of various sectors of the economy. Driven by strong adoption of data consumption on handheld devices, the total mobile services market revenue in India was around $29.8 billion in 2014 and is expected to touch $37 billion in 2017, registering a compound annual growth rate (CAGR) of 5.2% according to research firm IDC. According to a study by it is expected that smartphones will account for 2 out of every 3 mobile connections globally by 2020, and India is all set to become the 4th largest smartphone market. India is projected to have 213 million mobile internet users by June 2015, a 23% rise over a 6-month period, according to Mobile Internet in India 2014 report. The broadband services user base in India is expected to grow to 250 million connections by 2017, according to the UK-based GSM Association, GSMA. India saw the fastest growth in new mobile phone connections with 18 million net additions in the 3rd quarter of 2014, followed by China with 12 million new additions, according to a report by Swedish mobile network equipment maker Ericsson. The Indian telecom sector is expected to create 4 million direct and indirect jobs over the next 5 years on the back of the government's efforts to increase penetration in rural areas along with the growth in the smartphone numbers and internet usage, according to estimates by Randstad India. The telecom sector has been growing aggressively at an average for 35% a year for close to 2 decades, said Mr. K. Upaluri, CEO Randstad India. With daily increasing subscriber base, there have been a lot of investments and developments in the sector. The industry has attracted FDI worth $16,994.68 million. during the period April 2000 to January 2015, according to the data released by the Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion, DIPP. Some of the major developments in the recent past are: Sterlite Technologies Limited has announced an annual seed fund of $100,000 to strengthen India's investments in broadband technology research by investing in Indian startups working on innovative broadband deployment technologies. Max Mobilink plans to start production of mobile handsets at its Haridwar plant, beginning with the assembly devices from April 2015. Max will invest over rupees 6 crore, that is $965,615.81 initially in setting up the R&D laboratory. Huawei Technologies has won 2 contracts worth a combined $120 million from Bharti Airtel and Idea Cellular to upgrade their wireline networks. Tata Communications has invested in acquiring capacity in Seabras 1, a submarine cable being developed between the US and Brazil, seeking to increase services in the Latin American region. Bharti Airtel and IHS Holding have signed an agreement under which the latter will acquire about 1,100 telecom towers across Zambia and Rwanda. Ericsson has won a 7-year deal worth more than $1 billion to manage the network of Reliance Communications across 11 service areas, making the Swedish telecom gear maker the only service provider to manage the pan-India network of a mobile phone operator. The government has fast-tracked reforms in the telecom sector and plans to clear the proposal allowing spectrum trading and sharing ahead of the year-end deadline, as it wants to lift the business sentiment for the forthcoming airwave auction. Some of the other major initiatives taken by the government are as follows. The government of Uttar Pradesh has secured investment deals valued at rupees 5,000 crore, that is $804.64 million for setting up mobile manufacturing units in the state. The government of India plans to roll out free high-speed Wi-Fi in 2,500 cities and towns across the country over the next 3 years, and the program, involving an investment of up to rupees 7,000 crore, that is $1.12 billion, will be implemented by state-owned Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited, BSNL. Citizens of India are expected to get a minimum of 2 megabits per second Mbps Wi-Fi speed at every government-owned service point, such as railway stations, airports, bus stops, hospitals, and all government departments that deal with the public on a daily basis. The Union Government of India has approved the largest ever telecom spectrum auction that is targeted to fetch at least 64,840 crore rupees, equivalent to $10.43 billion. The government will sell 380.75 megahertz of second generation 4G spectrum in 3 bands: the premium 900 megahertz, 1800 megahertz and 800 megahertz. To speed up the National Optical Fiber Network (NOFN) project, the Department of Telecommunications (DOT) has advised officials to use public buildings such as post offices, railway stations and schools. The government of Kerala has decided to allow mobile telecom service providers to set up towers on government land and buildings. This is the first time that a state government has opened its own land, buildings and offices to mobile companies. India will emerge as a leading player in the virtual world by having 700 million internet users, of the 4.7 billion global users by 2025, as per a Microsoft report. With the government's favorable regulation policies and 4G services hitting the market, rapid growth is expected in the Indian telecommunications sector in the next few years. Also, with developments in this sector, services such as security and surveillance, remote monitoring of ATM machines, home automation, traffic management, retail logistics, and grid energy could eventually facilitate optimization of resources. That was a program, India on the Move, featuring India's telecom star, scripted by freelance journalist Sangeeta Sharma and read by All India Radio's Surya G. Yadav.